welcome back. Today I will be glowing up and I'll be taking you guys with me. As you can tell, I look pretty ratchet right now. I think my skin's doing alright, but every other part of me needs like a refresh, a reset. Like for example, my nails, I've had these since like the beginning of May and it's now like the beginning of June. I need them done, like fresh. So I'm actually outside like my nail tech's house right now, so I'm gonna go get my nails done. And then later on, I actually have an updated eye appointment. Like I'm gonna go update my prescription and potentially get myself contacts, so I need like contact fitting and whatever. And then I have a long overdue haircut appointment. I'm so excited. Also, for some like context, I've had like a straight cut my entire life. Why a straight cut, you might ask? It's because I do my own hair. Like I cut my own hair, I cut my own bangs. I haven't trimmed my bangs in like a long time, so they're really like long. I need them like done again, and I'm getting layers today. I'm so excited. Like I've never had layers in my life, so hopefully this turns out great. Okay, enough chit-chatting. I'm gonna go inside. Where's Nelson? Oh no. Guys, look at my nails. Aren't they so cute? It's like French tips with like gold pieces and then like some pearls. They're literally so cute. So cute. I'm gonna leave Cheryl's handle right here. If you're from like the GTA, but like she literally eats every time. Oh my god, look at them. They're so cute.
I just wanted to know, for this we have is 250, and then the next one will be.
I am wearing like contacts right now because they gave me like trial sets of contacts. Let me show you guys. But like I ordered like 6 months of like contact supplies just right there, because if I order there, like there's like a whole like new contact wear like discount, whatever. It's like, so I saved some money by ordering right there. But contacts are so expensive. I did not know that, but they're really comfortable in my eyes. I think this is like probably like the more expensive brand, that's why. Yeah, so I did that just now. And I ordered myself chat time because I can't believe I used to work there, and it's just so like surreal to be back like downtown Markham. So to like reminisce for real, I'm gonna go get like poke, guys, because that used to be like my favorite thing to eat when I worked at chat time, because there was just one like across the street. But I'm lazy, so I'm gonna drive over actually. Oh, wow, this is pretty crazy. I haven't gotten my eyes checked down in like 2 years. My prescription worsened by 0.25 in both eyes. So now my right eye is 1 and then my left eye is 0.75. I don't know if I've gone overboard, but why do I not remember their large being so big? Had I always ordered like the regular? But the large is so big. This is so much food. I am like early to my appointment. It's only 2:38 right now. My appointment's at 3, so I'll eat my food really quick. I think I'm literally like parked right outside the salon. I don't actually know where it is, but it's okay. I'm gonna go find it once I eat a little because I'm hungry. And this is a lot of food. Oh my god, guys, look at this monstrosity. Oh my god. This is so delicious. I have an appointment at 3 under the name Audrey. I always like I used to cut my own hair all the time. So I want like layers. I want like layers in my hair. Yeah, I want like layers. But now
Your hair is more short, right?
yeah.
This much.
Yeah.
And then I think I want less layer.
Okay.
When was your last haircut?
I think like over a year ago.
1 year ago?
Yeah. My hair grows kind of slow, I feel like. Well, last time I cut my hair, it was like super short.
Oh, yeah, growing a lot.
So I want to trim my bangs as well. Like have, like, you know, the bangs on the side. Yeah. Okay, excuse like my face still, I look rough. But the haircut, oh my god, I've never had layers in my life. And that was like, this is so cool. Oh my god. Okay, I am home right now after my whole day of like events. And I know you guys are probably thinking to yourself, like, what am I doing? It's literally like 6 p.m. I'm actually gonna do my makeup, and this is like the last part of my glow up, just because I really want to see myself with makeup on, like with my new hair. So I'm gonna walk you guys through my makeup routine that I do every single day and how I like catfish. So starting first, I always start with like a vitamin C. I use a different one in my washroom right now, but this is like a travel size I always keep in my bag. And I just put this all over my face before my sunscreen. And then I go in with the Centella sunscreen. This is the sunscreen that I've been really loving lately. I go in with about 3 pumps, just like on my face and on my neck. And that's really all the skin prep I do before my makeup, because I find that when I do too much before my makeup, my base makeup tends to peel a little bit. I had to go make my bed because you guys could see that it was not made. Next, I go in with the Clio Kill Cover Mesh Glow Cushion. And this is in the shade 4BO, which is for olive skin tones. So I usually just take some onto the puff and I pat it out so that it's even on the back of the lid. And then I go in just like the lower side of my face and I blend like upwards and inwards. I feel like the coverage on this is pretty good, so you don't really need a lot of it. Like that was a really thin layer and it took me like a couple seconds to pat out, and I feel like it's looking really good. It's giving like a natural glow. And if I need any more like product, I just take it off the lid here. I brought you guys in a little closer, so this is kind of what my face looks like after just like one layer of the cushion. And I think one of my favorite things about this Clio cushion is how it has like SPF already. So if sometimes like I'm in a rush and I forget to put on sunscreen, at least like this has SPF inside. Next, I go in with the Born This Way concealer from Too Faced, and I kind of just go in and I like conceal any like dark spots I might have, or just like any like bigger imperfections that I feel like the cushion didn't get the first time around. One trick with my concealer is I like to place it on my dark spots first and then go under my eyes, so these parts have like some time to dry down and have like more coverage when I blend them out. Now that I'm done with my base product, I go in with the One Size setting powder. This is in the shade Translucent, and I try not to use too much in the summer because I feel like just like summer is not for like a fully matte look. So what I do is I take like a pointed brush like this and I just grab some powder on it. Make sure you tap off like excess. I go under my eye to set the concealer first, and then a little bit over my eyes because my eyes like tend to get pretty like oily. After I've set my eye area, I will usually go in to set like my T-zone and like around my mouth area. And the rest of my face I don't really set, so it can have like that natural glow. And also like later on, my blush and my contour are both like powder products, so they could kind of help like mattify my face a little more. Speaking of which, I go in with the Judy Doll contour palette. This is actually a contour and like highlight brightening like palette, so it's quite convenient. I take the cooler shade up here and I just go ahead and contour like my jawline where my jaw like naturally sits, and I blend upwards in like kind of like a circular motion, but I will also kind of tap my brush just to make sure everything blends like seamlessly, you know, because sometimes if you don't blend out your contour too well, it looks like a line from afar, and we obviously don't want that. And then I go in where like my cheekbones would sit, and I do like a little tapping motion here so it doesn't disturb my foundation and concealer underneath. And now you're gonna think it's like a weird order, but then I go into blush before I do my nose contour. This is like a sample size blush. It is so beat up. It's the Laura Mercier like blush in the color Rose. It is so beat up. It's a sample size I've had for like a long time, and for some reason I've yet to like finish it, so I'm just still using it. And this is like a, I don't know how to explain like this brush shape, but it's like flat here, and it kind of helps to like blend out the blush very evenly in this like tapping motion. And I do some blush on like the tip of my nose. That's kind of why I don't do the contour first, because I don't want this to like mess up the contour placement almost. And then just some on my chin. This way helps to like shorten my face proportionally. Okay, perfect. And now I go in with the same exact contour palette with a dense brush. This is supposed to be like a concealer brush, but as you can tell from like the tip, it is very like dense and very packed. So I feel like that helps to place the contour very evenly without looking like patchy. And I kind of just contour along like the shape of my nose. I don't really do anything crazy. So kind of just down the bridges of my nose, and then I contour like my brow bone to like connect everything. And I contour like the tip of my nose just like this. I draw like a V shape, and then afterwards I go in with the other end of this concealer brush and I take the darker shade and I actually draw a like line across the top of my nose like that. I don't know if you guys can see the difference on like camera, but it helps to create like the illusion of like a bun nose. I grabbed the highlighting colors from the palette. One has like glitter and the other is matte. I used a glitter one and to highlight like the tip of my nose right here, so it's below the darker line I just drew. And I put on like the glitter, and I put like glitter just at the start of like my nose bridge, just like that. And I feel like that really helps to like make my nose look like 3D, you know? Okay, moving on. Okay, I brought you guys in closer again, but then I go in with a brow pencil. This is the one I'm currently using, and there's nothing really special about it. I just bought it because it was cheap. I use like the cheapest brow pencil I can find because I don't think I should be spending like $26 on brow pencils when, I don't know, I don't think any brow pencil that I've used that are like more high-end and expensive have been like life-changing, so I don't see the point of like splurging so much on them. I just buy like cheaper brow pencils, and I just kind of follow like the natural shape of my brow and I fill it in and give it more color and like depth. So yeah, that's kind of the difference between my eyebrow drawn in and not. I feel like it makes a lot of difference. My brows are done. What do you think? What do you think? Are they even today? I feel like they're looking pretty good today. After I do them, I go in with my like tinted brow gel, and then I just like tint them. It's funny because a lot of people only do this because their hair is dyed, but I just find that the look of like darker brows just don't look as like good on me for some reason. I feel like it looks too harsh. I go in with the Clio palette. It's a little bit beat up for the fact that I got this like literally on my birthday. My friend Samantha actually gifted me this, but I've like loved it since I got it, and this is all I've been using. As you can see, I already cleared out one of the color right here. I like really like that baby pink. Yeah, but it's okay. Now I have to make do without it. All of the other colors are like really great as well. They're very neutral. I feel like you can almost do any look with this palette. It's good for like daily makeup for sure. So I go in with the beige right here, and I just put it all over my eyelids. Maybe I'll bring you guys, I'm gonna bring you closer. Okay. Oh, we're so close right now. Okay, so I take the beige one and I just put it all over my lids. Again, this step like helps to mattify my eyelids a little more. And then I go in with a brush that's like this shaped, and I take, it really depends on the day, but I kind of just go with one of these like these three lighter colors. Today I'm thinking of going in with like this neutral brown kind of, and I put that all over my lids, but not too far from the base of like my lash line, and I lightly blend upwards like towards like the outer crease and outer areas of my eye. So kind of like that. And if I feel like I need more blending, I go back in with the first brush that's like fluffier, and I just blend it out to make sure everything is nice and smooth. And then I take like a smaller, a pointed brush, and I use the same exact color, and I place that on the lower lash line, and I kind of use this at the same time to help like contour out my like agu cell, and I drag it out towards the outer corner of my eyes, and then again use the fluffy brush to help blend everything. This part is the part I feel like is a little bit trickier, but I think once you master it, it really helps to enhance your like everyday makeup look. So I grab the Clio palette and I use the darkest brown right here, and I have this pro liner brush from Sephora, and it is like the sharpest, thinnest angled brush ever. So I take this brush, and with the darkest color on the palette, I like dab a little bit on, you know, along the line of the brush, and what I do is I draw a eyeliner on the bottom of my eye, okay? But don't line your lash line, just make sure you're drawing it a little bit outward, so it's starting from like the middle of your eye here, and it's meeting your like outer like crease kind of. I'll show you guys, give me a second, I'm gonna do that. Okay, do you guys see that? I kind of just drew like an eyeliner on the bottom of my eye. It looks a little bit crazy until you put your whole makeup look together. And then now I use the kind of like the leftover color on the brush to line like, to contour like my agu cell. And I feel like whatever product's left on the brush is like really perfect. And that's like my entire eye look. I do go in at the very end with the same like highlighting color right here to highlight like the middle of my agu cell. And that is like the difference between my eye makeup. I'm gonna quickly do this eye off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, we are like so close again, but I go in with the Shiseido eyelash curler, and I curl just my top lashes from the roots up. I don't really have any technique. I just curl it a couple times until my lashes like look like they're sitting at like a desirable curvature. And then afterwards I go in with the super skinny waterproof like micro mascara from Kiss Heroine. And I kind of comb through my lashes in like a Z shape to make sure I'm really coating every part of my lashes. And usually when I get to the top, I like to like hold for a couple seconds so it can keep, like it will dry with the lashes still standing up. And that's what it looks like with my lashes done on one eye. And then I do the same with my bottom lashes, just going through everything in a Z shape. That's my lashes done. And then lastly, I go in with the waterproof eyeliner from Hair & Make. I just kind of like follow the natural shape of my eyes to draw my eyeliner. And I don't know if you guys can tell, I actually have a dot right here. It's like it protrudes out of my face, and I think it's a scar from like way before. And in order to make it not look like a pimple right in the middle of my cheek, I just like use my eyeliner to dot it. So I color it in with my eyeliner so it looks like a mole on my face. And to make it more realistic, usually I will take like a powder puff and take the like beige shade on the palette to like set it so it looks like it's under my makeup along with like my mole right on my temple here. And my recent like lippy favorites have been the Fenty Gloss Bomb. This one is like the plumping one, and this is in the shade Fenty Glow, and as well as these two Roman lippies, the Juicy Lasting Tint in shade number 25 Bear Grape, as well as the Juicy Lasting Tint in number 38. This one is called Breeze Fig. I think I'll go with the Breeze Fig today, but these three have definitely been on rotation for what I wear every single day. And that is everything. I love like my new hair. Chloe helped me take off like a lot of, like she helped me thin out the bottom of my hair so it doesn't feel super heavy and doesn't weigh down my hair on the top. So hopefully that means like I'll have more volume at the top of my hair, because my hair is so thin it doesn't really hold volume on its own. But this is me after a day of self-care. Thank you guys for following along today, and I hope you enjoyed the entire video. I will see you guys next time. Bye.